This next one is called Funeral Rites, and it imagines, even at that early stage, the sense of the country being overwhelmed by killing, violence, and funerals being such a part of the life of the kind of culture of the country at that time. This poem came together. It ends with another image of a Norse saga, an Icelandic saga, of a character called Gunnar from Njal saga. And he is seen by his comrades after he has been struck down. He's in his burial chamber, and when his comrades are going past, they have a vision of him. They see him lit up inside the chamber. Very beautiful, and like mode of forgiveness and this unremitting revenge culture. Funeral rites. Well, imagine a large funeral coming from Belfast to the Boyne River to the place called Newgrange, which is a kind of Neolithic graveyard. Funeral rites. I shouldered a kind of manhood. I shouldered a kind of manhood, stepping in to lift the coffins of dead relations. They had been laid out in tainted rooms, their eyelids glistening, their dough-white hands shackled in rosary beads. Their puffed knuckles had unwrinkled, the nails were darkened, the wrists obediently sloped, the dulce brown shroud, the quilted satin cribs. I knelt courteously, admiring it all, as wax melted down and vaned the candles, the flames hovering to the women hovering behind me. And always in a corner, the coffin lid, its nail heads dressed with little gleaming crosses, bare soapstone masks. Kissing their igloo brows had to suffice before the nails were sunk and the black glacier of each funeral pushed away. Now as news comes in of each neighbourly murder, we pine for ceremony, customary rhythms, the temperate footsteps of a cortege winding past each blinded home. I would restore the great chambers of Boyne, prepare a sepulchre under the cup-marked stones. Outside streets and byroads, purring family cars nose into line. The whole country tunes to the muffled drumming of 10,000 engines. Somnambulent women left behind move through empty kitchens, imagining the slow triumph towards the mounds. Quiet as a serpent in its grassy boulevard, the procession drags its tail out of the gap of the north as its head already enters the megalithic doorway. When they have put the stone back in its mouth, we will drive north again, past Strang and Carling fjords, the cud of memory allayed for once, arbitration of the feud placated. Imagining those under the hill disposed like Gunnar, who lay beautiful inside his burial mound, though dead by violence and unavenged. Men said that he was chanting verses about honour, and that 4 lights burned inside the chamber, which opened then as he turned with a joyful face to look at the moon.